joining me tonight. Let's discuss. Ask me questions. Any question you want to ask. Okay? Let's talk. And on my own part, I want to discuss with you or ask some questions. That means I want to discuss some questions. And the question I want to discuss is why do people still believe in one Nigeria? After so many things like the killings, after they have discovered that the government are sponsoring insecurity, after they must have discovered a lot of things that is going on, some people still believe that this country is redeemable. I really want to know. You see, it's not, it's not everything that someone would know. So I want to know. So if you are part of the people who still believe that Nigeria is going to work, why do you believe that Nigeria is going to work? Please, I really need your answers. I need your opinion. You can write it down there on the comment section. You can give me a call through the number I pin on the comment section. Why do you still think or believe that Nigeria is going to work? Why is it that people are killing themselves for something that they know that is not going to work? Some persons are killing themselves for something they know that this thing is not going to work. No matter what you do, it's not going to work. Why is it that people are killing themselves about a nation that they know that is irredeemable? And if you believe that Nigeria is redeemable, that Nigeria will work, please kindly let me know on the comment section. Tell me your justification, why you think so that some people will steal them from you, okay? Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me. This is 12:08 a.m. Nigerian time. So tonight we are discussing about why people don't still understand the direction that they're supposed to go in this country. You see, speed is useless when the direction is unknown. You hear that? Speed is useless when the direction is unknown. Let me give you an example. If you have a vehicle or a motorbike, even a bicycle, you are just driving, you are speeding, but you don't know where you are going. That your speed is equals to 0. I hope you understand what I said. If you have a vehicle and you are speeding, you don't know where you are speeding to. You are just speed passing everybody on the road. You are driving so that people will praise you. The question I'm asking is, where are you going to? Where are you going to? You are speeding, right? You are doing everything that you could. But where are you going to? So the question or the illustration goes to people who still believe that Nigeria will work. Where is the basis? On what basis do you believe that Nigeria is going to work? How? Please let me know. If you believe so, let me know. I don't know. I just want to know, because for me, Okocha Happy Marcel, I believe that Nigeria is not going to work. I believe this nation is not going to work any longer. Right from my childhood, I have been experiencing retrogression. I don't know if you have been experiencing the same thing. No, I have been experiencing retrogression. Every year, Nigeria must get worse. Every year. Nigeria must get worse. Every leader that enters the position of authority must become bad more than the last one. Then the question is, do you think that it is our leaders that is really the problem? Only them? They are part of the problem, but they are not the only problem. When the foundation is destroyed, what will the righteous person do? Good evening, Amanda. Thanks for joining me. If the foundation is destroyed, what would the righteous people do? Nigeria's foundation has been destroyed. Even though, I'm sorry to say this, but people will not understand why I said so. Even though an angel becomes Nigeria president, Nigeria will not work. Well, I am subject. Okay, Amanda, thank you so much. I'm subject to correction, you see. If you have a contrary opinion, you can give me a call. Let's talk. Let's discuss tonight. Let's talk to each other, okay? Let's talk to each other. Let's know your own thought. Why do you think that Nigeria is going to work? On my own part, I am telling you that after everything, after every deed and done, the research, the political battle, I have discovered that this country is beyond repair. It's beyond repair. So what people are supposed to be clamoring now, I think people are supposed to be clamoring for, for the separation of power. People should be clamoring that this nation should be divided in the name of restructuring. They should amend the constitution and make sure that everybody, every ethnic group that want to leave the entity, we have the full backing of the Lord to live in peace. Nobody likes to fight war. Nobody likes crisis. It pains me anytime I hear that, terrorists kill people in Nigeria, all this. So nobody wants people to die. But the truth is this. If the Nigeria as a country do not understand that this country must be divided to save lives, it means that they actually want to kill us, as I have been saying before. All these politicians that we call our leaders, that is the only thing I am blaming them for. I'm not blaming them because Nigeria is bad, because I know Nigeria will be getting worse every day. With good or bad leaders, Nigeria will be getting worse. So I'm no longer blaming them alone. But the reason why I'm blaming the leader is that these people know that Nigeria is not going to work. They know. They all know that Nigeria is not going to work. If you have access to all these politicians, if you talk to some of them, you will realize that these people really know that Nigeria is not going to work. Most of the time, I used to talk to some of them. Some of them are my friends, close friends for that matter. I used to talk to them. When I mean politicians. I'm not talking about councillors and local government chairmen. I mean politicians in Nigeria. The big hard politicians. I discussed with them. They know that Nigeria is not going to work. They know. Including the president. Tinubu knows that this country is not going to work. He knows. Before Tinubu spoke to Haja Natashu last year, and Tinubu told her that if I fight insecurity, they will kill me. That was what Tinubu told her. So a man who told someone that if I fight insecurity, they will kill me. Do you think that that man don't know that Nigeria is not going to work again? He knows. So we are the one that is trying to figure out whether the entity is going to work or not. All these people knows. By the way, in 1999, that was 97, 98, 99, Tinubu was saying this consistently. I don't believe in one Nigeria. Yeah, Tinubu was saying it consistently. So why do we like to be living in falsehood? Nigerians like falsehood so much. I was watching Asari Dokubo yesterday. There was a video they sent to me. Asari Dokubo was vibrating. Blah, 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 blah. Yoruba people are betrayers. I don't want to do. I was just looking at him. So Asari Dokubo, I don't know what I want to say now. It seems that you don't want to learn your lessons. You started by agitating for Biafra, that you want your separate state, that you don't belong to Nigeria, and so on and so forth. At the end, you stop agitating. They gave you money. They sent you for training. And at the end, you are now saying that, oh, these people are betrayers. See, no matter what we do in this country, we all are deceiving ourselves. We are deceiving ourselves. Let us look back to history. Let us check some nations who were suffering like the way Nigeria is suffering now because of multicultural phenomenon. Because anytime you have multicultural something, it breeds conflict. Conflict will come, all sort of things will come. Now I am asking question to everyone at the sound of my voice. Why do you believe that Nigeria is going to work? Please, I need answers on the comment section. or you can give me a call. Just give me a call through the number there. I want you to answer the question, why do you believe that Nigeria is still going to work? I want you to, in fact, educate me. Because me, I don't believe for one day that Nigeria is going to work. Obasanjo told you, Tinubu told you before, all these your leaders told you that they don't believe in one Nigeria. Obasanjo is telling you, a man who was 2-time military leader and 2-term as a democratic president. Some people will say, leave them. These people, they are the one that caused the trouble. No problem. They caused the trouble. They caused the problem. And they are telling you that this country is not going to work. So I think you have to calm down and think about all these things. So if you see people who are agitating for their separate state, it is important you understand their point. It is important you understand where they stand. It is important you understand what they stand for. Because a lot of Nigerians are really blind to the reality. Yeah, when I mean some persons are blind to the reality, I mean they are totally blind to the reality. Because the reality is that Nigeria will not work. Economically, politically, and otherwise. Now, my number one reason why I said Nigeria will not work is this. I've never seen any country where politicians sponsor insecurity against our own people. Have you seen any country? If you have seen any country, drop it there on the comment section. Drop it, I have seen, so that I will call upon you for you to explain it to us. Have you seen any country where security against our own people? Any country that politicians sponsor insecurity against our own people, how can the country stand? Today is a governor. Tomorrow is a minister of defense. Next tomorrow is the president, and so on and so forth. Time without number. So what are we going to do? The junior defense minister has been accused by the governor, and Ademodu Sheriff then was accused by Femi Fandana. Shetima has been accused by Haja Natashu. Tinubu has been accused. Everybody, accusation. Naya Baribe was on that is on Arise News the other day, and he was just accusing people who are sponsoring insecurity. And people think that, oh, that it is just a normal thing. It's not just a normal thing. Thank you, my dear sister Amanda. Thank you for your support. So this thing is not a public, it's not a private something anymore. It's not a private something. Everyone is aware of what is going on. I'm surprised sometimes it makes me to be scared. Sometimes it makes me to be scared. Sometimes I will just be afraid. I say, oh, come on, what is wrong with Nigerians? What is wrong with Nigerians? We are dumbs. Like in America now, people come out, maybe a senator come out to say, I have a proof. Joe Biden is the one sponsoring insecurity in America. And they prove it, and they discover that it is true. He will go to jail. Forget that he's a president. As he's coming down, he will go to jail, or he will resign. They will impeach him immediately. But here in Nigeria, they will be playing the card openly. Like before, when they will tell you that during the night winch is used to fly, but now that they fly during the day, that is the Nigerians phenomenon. That is what is going on in Nigeria right now as I speak to you. They don't hide the insecurity they are sponsoring against their people. People can no longer go to farm. They are not interested. They don't have the statistics of people who are dying from insecurity. And someone is there telling me that Nigeria is going to work. How is it going to work? How is it going to work? Is this the type of nation you want to live for your children? Is this the type of nation you want to live for your children? I am asking questions. So, is this the kind of nation you want to live for your children? When you see people who are agitating for Biafra, people who are agitating for Odua Republic, people who are agitating for different kind of things, you think that, oh, those people, they are blind or they don't know what they are doing? You are the one that don't know what you are doing. You are the one that don't know what you are doing. Because let me tell you, we all are here. We think that everything is just okay. If I tell you that your villages have been surrounded, Nigeria has been surrounded, your towns have been surrounded. Anytime these people want to take you over, they will take you over. The military cannot hold them. The police cannot hold them. The other day, that was 2 weeks ago, I don't want to make mistake. Yes, that was 2 weeks ago exactly, on 15th, yeah. The Chief of Army Staff categorically stated that Nigeria's security agencies, the Army, the Air Force, the Customs, the Navy, all of them are about 2 million, that they don't have the capacity to protect Nigerians who are above 200 million. If people don't know what that means, Nigerians don't think. For the chief security officer, number one man, it's like when FBI will come out and make a statement in America. If FBI come out now and say, we can no longer protect American citizens, that the civil war will start. Because it's a threat. They are exposing citizens to bad. In fact, what they are telling you is that you can die at any time. Police can't save you. Army can't save you. Nobody can save you. That is what they are telling you exactly. Police can't save you. Army can't save you. That is what they are telling you exactly. Know this and have peace. The chief security officer of the army chief officer is telling you that they don't have capacity to save you. And I thank him. And you know why I thank him? He is sincere. He is very sincere man. Because if we are telling you people about this, some people will think that, oh, these people just come out to say what they like. No, we are telling you the truth. Nigeria is in bondage. People are dying. Abuja and Lagos is not Nigeria. I'm warning you people. Abuja and Lagos is not Nigeria. Come to the villages and see the taste of Nigeria. Why is it that people who are dying in villages, they are not part of Nigeria? Why? Why? People don't care. They don't talk about them. In all those rural areas, some of the villages, they sack them. Terrorists sack them. Bandits sack them. No one is talking about them. No police station in those villages. Nothing. These people are no longer part of Nigeria. And so, unfortunately, some of them, they are drilling oil that all these big men are using to shine, using to build houses abroad. Injustice in Nigeria is too much. Let me know if you have the opinion that Nigeria is going to work again. I am subject to correction. Let me know if you think that Nigeria is going to work again. Most of Nigerians still talk about Nnamdi Kanu in a manner that I do not like. They still talk about Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe they say, oh, the man was trying to agitate, say he wants to have his own country. He don't know what he's talking about. No problem. And you think it is the man that is in prison? No. Or in detention? No. We are the one that is in prison. Nigerians are prisoners of their own selves. They are prisoners in their country. Nigerians are prisoners everywhere they go. They are in abroad, they feel like people in the prison, especially people who are in Europe. If they are in Nigeria, Nigeria is another prison. And you think everything is normal. No, everything is not normal. Don't think that people who are there in detention are the ones who are in prison. Prison is mentality. Prison is mentality. Nigerians are in a mental prison. Nigerians have been psycho-conditioned that this is the way of life. It pains me every day when I think about this. How could it be? Today, we are talking about 2024. A country in the world, one of the oil-producing countries, a country that has gold, a country that has everything, but Nigerian youths are not lazy, and upon the whole, go to the northern part of the country, the hospitals are full with people that are dying of malnutrition. Read my lips, I mean malnutrition. We have lands to farm. Nigeria was beckoning on agriculture, where our currency was battling with dollar back to back. Where did we miss it? We are living in falsehood. That is where we missed it. If you are living on lies, there is no how you will progress. Nigeria is living on lies. We are averaging on lies. We want to do election with 10 lies. Manipulation. We want to share resources with 10 lies. We manipulate. Ordinary school admission with 10 lies. We manipulate. How long shall we continue to live in this falsehood? How long? They want to do employment manipulation, falsehood. Everything about Nigeria, falsehood. The amalgamation, falsehood. Contraption, falsehood. Presidency, falsehood. The governors, falsehood. Everything about Nigeria, falsehood. How come? How come people still believe that this thing is going to work? If you go to rivers, complaints everywhere, you come to Delta, you go to Lagos, you go to Abuja, every day, people, no wonder Fela said Nigerians are suffering and smiling. I never knew what Fela Kuti was saying then. Nigerians are suffering and smiling. I think everyone in Nigeria needs a psychologist. Yeah, because something is wrong with all of us, including me. We are not well. Something is absolutely wrong. How can it be? How can it be that in Nigeria, you will wake up, you hear that kidnappers were caught in your village yesterday, and they handed the kidnappers to the police, and police released them? Oh, you think you are living in a normal country? You think you are living in a normal country? How could it be that a whole village has been sacked? They turned the primary school to a terrorist homes, to the terrorist homes. How could it be? And the presidency knows, the federal government knows everything that is going on. They are not talking about it. How could it be? How could it be that people know what is going on and they are keeping quiet? How could it be? People who are talking, they will be using police to intimidate them. So the question is, what is the agenda? What is the agenda? If all these things are going on, people who are supposed to talk are not talking, then people who are talking, they are putting them in prison. What is the agenda? Most of us can no longer go to the airport. If you want to pass airport, immigration will detain you. They will tell you that your name have been listed as people, blah, 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 blah. How long can we continue in this falsehood? Last week, let me say this one more time again. Last week, one of the representatives of the IMF came to Nigeria, or is that World Bank? And he said Nigeria have to suffer for another 15 years before we begin to see the light about our economy. How can it be? When Tinubu was entering his presidency, I don't know whether he thought, how these people are very cunning. They'll be telling you as if they have solution. Nobody have solution to the problem of Nigeria. Take it to the bank. Nobody. Capital data, no. Nobody have solution to the problem of Nigeria. You see the reason why I'm saying all these things. I'm not saying it because I have data. I'm not saying it because I have a platform where I can come out and talk what I want. No, all these things I'm saying are product of research. Ask me any question you want to ask me. I will answer you. I will answer you from evidence I have. I will answer you from the information at my disposal. If you have information I have about this country, you go to Cotonou and seek asylum. You will run out of this country. This country is dark. This country is dark. They said Nigeria is a secular country. Oh, have you seen any secular country that put religion law into their constitution? So how will other religion feel? We have Sharia law in the constitution. And day before yesterday, one of the representatives from the north was trying to pass a bill, was urging the House to pass a bill to expand the Sharia law from personal to generality. And it caused a lot of things. One House of Rep member from Niger State said, come on, why are you people dragging about this thing? Don't you know that Sharia law is part of your law? It shocked you? The House of Rep member was asking them, don't you know that Sharia law is part of your law? Why are you saying they want to expand Sharia law? Don't you know it's part of your law? I think very soon people will understand what we are saying. Yes, Sharia law is part of Nigerian constitution. It's in the constitution. So all these people crying, hey, it's Sharia law, they should not expand it. They will do that. Let's bet it. They will do that. That bill is going to pass. The plan is up, and they are going to do it. They have the majority. Your eye will be cleared. Your eye. So that you will understand what people are saying. There is nothing wrong that we divide this country. We can do business together. They are our brothers. Let me tell you, God did not create everyone to live together. It was a man-made. Nigeria is a man-made, a contraption that a man like Gowon formed. And Gowon killed 5 million to keep people in poverty. He killed almost 5 million people to keep people under kidnapping sin. He killed almost 5 million to make sure people will continue in abject poverty. And I am happy that the man is alive to see everything he did wrong. I'm happy. I'm happy that the man is alive to see everything that he did wrong. Sometimes, if I look at what is going on in Nigeria, I shake my head. Not because of me. I don't have problem. Not because of me. And I am not talking because of me. But go to the streets and see beggars. Is it their fault? Absolutely no. You may blame them, but blame them a little. Environment can impoverish you. All those beggars, you can take them to another country, they will turn to very successful people. There is a system that is killing Nigerians. Nigeria is a country that kills dreams. Nigeria is a country that kills her own people. And governor of Zamfara State is coming out to say, my predecessor that handed over to me is a terrorist on a national television. He came out to say this. Justina and Eto, good morning. Thanks for joining. Say, Obasanjo allowed Sharia in the first place. Nigerian people are supposed to know the enemies of this country. Absolutely. And that is why someone like Obasanjo is telling you today. He made a mistake, right? He allowed the Sharia law, right? Very good. He is now telling you something today. He's saying Nigeria can never work. Yeah. He's telling you that Nigeria is not going to work. Say Tinubu is going to complete the game. And let's watch and see. And that is why the rate of agitation is high. The rate of agitation in this Nigeria is high. And there is nothing that will stop Biafra agitation. There is nothing that will stop Odua agitation. Even though you say people who are agitating, you don't trust them, you don't do this, but it is imbued. It is something that is in people. You can't stop it from generation to generation. Why? Because the country is not working. The country is not working. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining. Good morning, everyone. If you are just joining, I salute you. Please, I am asking a question tonight, and I am asking everyone, why do you think that Nigeria is going to work again? You can ask me any question on the comment section. I pin a WhatsApp number. You can call me on WhatsApp through the number. Let me know why you think Nigeria is going to work. Then, if you have come to realize that Nigeria is not going to work, what is the way forward? What is the way forward? You can answer the question, what is the way forward if you think Nigeria is not going to work again? And if you think Nigeria is going to work again, tell us why you think so. Just let us know. Let us discuss tonight. Because the way things are going every day. And another problem I discover in Nigeria, I discover that promiscuity is on the high side. When I mean promiscuity, hookup. 12 years old girls, 13 years old girls, 14 years, 15 years, 16 years, little children are doing what they are not supposed to do because they themselves don't want to die of hunger. But that is an error on their own side. The society has no value any longer. Nothing is just, why are we living in this? As in, sometimes I will just look at what is going on and say, oh, why this generation? Why? Unfortunately, we have a government that don't care. Everybody must decide where they are. Like those who are Christians in the Bible, Christian's book, Joshua told his people, he said, choose ye today whom you are going to serve. That is the same game that is in Nigeria now. It is time for everyone to choose where they are. If you want to belong to this one Nigeria, it is time for you to start speaking up. If you are not, it is time for you to start speaking up, because if you speak, you will die. If you not speak, you go still die. So let us talk and die. We are no longer afraid, because we have watched and see people who did nothing die for nothing. Their crime is because they are Nigeria. Don't let Nigeria happen to you. Don't let Nigeria happen to you. You are a young boy, you just make money, you buy your first car, you are driving, police will harass you. Sometimes I don't blame police like that because, poverty mentality. Police that is receiving 40, 50, 60, 70,000 as minimum wage. So their minimum wage is not enough to feed their family. So when they see someone who is carrying car, they will just think that the person is a criminal. It is the country that made them to do like that, which is abomination. Emeka Daniel, good morning. Thanks for joining. Say, my brother, this country will not work at all. If this country is not going to work, so what do you think we should do, Emeka Daniel? What is the way forward? For me, I say it without any iota of contradiction, without any fear or favor from anyone. I believe in the disintegration of Nigeria. I believe that if we return to the way we were before, things is going to get better. I believe that when we separate this country, the least this country could go is a region. And that region will be that everyone, in fact, it's just a Buri Accord. Every region control your security, every region control your resources. That is the least the country can go. That is the least. Any other that is not going to work. And any other thing apart from that is not going to work. Then, why is it that people who know that the country is not going to work continue to push the narrative that we must remain one? Number one is that where you are eating, you don't like people to close it. You don't like people to shut it down because you are eating from there. Since you are eating from there, anybody that talks about division of the country, you remember that you have oil well in Niger Delta. You remember you have oil well in some places. So you will not even allow people to talk about that. How you make it? Good morning. Thanks for joining. You say disintegrate 110%, speaking from someone that Nigeria has not really happened to, but from clear, honest observation. Okay. That is right observation and right opinion from you. Emeka Chukwu, good morning. Say, God bless you, brother. Amen. God bless you too. Emeka Daniel say, let us come out to protest for Hong Kong did it, or for how Hong Kong did it. For me, you see, I don't encourage people to come out to protest any longer. If you want to protest, you sit at home. You can sit at home and shut down the economy. You can sit at home, you are not disturbing anybody, because when you are protesting, they find the opportunity to kill innocent people. They find opportunity to shoot sporadically, and people will suffer for it. So I do not encourage people to come out for protesting in longer. But if you want to protest, you protest. It's your right. But just that we are living in a lawless country. We are living in a lawless country. This country is not a country that obey law. So even the police will do you wrong, the military will kill you. Nobody is going to talk about it. Absolutely nobody. Nobody will talk about it. So these are the things I'm talking about. I hope you understand. So that is why I don't encourage people to come out for protesting any longer. It's a protest. Emeka Daniel say why? Please, if you want to call me through WhatsApp call, please. I am using my mobile data for this broadcast. So if you call the normal call, it is going to distract me, please. I saw some calls directly. That was why there was a breach in network. Please kindly call on WhatsApp. All right. So as I was saying, Emeka, I don't know the question you're asking why. Onye Kwendu Osindi, good morning. Thanks for joining. Say good morning, Okocha. The only way out is disintegration. Yeah, that is what I still believe. But the process of disintegration is one of the most difficult things, and the journey is still going to take a very long time. In Nigeria has happened to me. I was kidding. It's definitely happening to us in more ways than we can imagine. Absolutely. But if it is because of the hardship that makes you to think Nigeria has happened to you, meaning Nigeria has not happened to you, my dear. If Nigeria happens to you, you know what that means? Have they kidnapped your brother once? Have you been kidnapped once? Have you been arrested and put into prison without you doing anything? Oh my goodness. Let us have our first caller. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Can you be more audible so that we can hear you?
Yeah, morning. My name is Nnamdi, calling from Nigeria.
Okay, sir. Thanks for joining us. I did not hear that your name went though. Please, you can tell us your name again.
My name is Nnamdi, calling from Nigeria.
Okay. Thanks for joining us, sir.
But you see, the situation of this country is a very terrible thing. You know, I watched the video about the House of Representatives that is fighting over a bill that's been passed as a Sharia law. Everybody know that is going to happen because already at the beginning, nobody know that this APC ticket is going to work. The Muslim ticket is going to work. Nobody believed at the time, at the point that everything finally happened before everybody. So this can happen. And after they said Nigeria is a secular state, which kind of secular state? They said that we are practicing democracy, which kind of stupid democracy? That is a democracy, not a crazy demo. Crazy, I call it crazy demo. Not a democracy.
Demonstration of crazy, according to Fender.
Demonstration of crazy, I swear.
Now, and let me ask you some question. Before now, do you know about Sharia law in Nigerian constitution?
About the Sharia law?
Yeah. Are you aware of that before now?
I was born and brought up in Niger State. At Mina. Yes, I'm aware of that. It's existing at that very state because Niger State is a place that you cannot drink alcohol openly just because it's a state that practicing Sharia law. So that before we take anything alcohol, it has to take it on coded way, like inside your room. You buy it at the at Abuja, like a place like Zuba. You buy it at Zuba, or it inside regularly water, so that they cannot discover that is alcoholic. It's existing, I know.
Wow.
So they want it to become a national of a thing instead of budding religious practice or whatever. So Nigeria is not going to work anyway. The main thing, if you say the best way to go for this country is to divide the country. Let every one of us go our separate way. That's the best solution, because it cannot work, because we have different ethnic group, we have different religions, we have a different way of life. We have no, it can never work. Just like people like Asari Dokubo, where they come out, they talk from different side of the mouth. I don't blame them, because everybody is fighting. All of them is fighting. You understand? Yeah. They are fighting for their own. When they get money, they will just started saying rubbish. But when they did not have that opportunity to collect from Mr. President, they will say that no, Nigeria is not for us. Because they did not say anything collect. But this time everybody have seen it, that what Nnamdi says is the truth. He just said the truth, nothing but the truth. But they can never believe it, they can never talk about it in the House of Rep.
All right. Brother, it's so unfortunate, my brother. It's so unfortunate, eh?
Yeah, just like as you said, this is a time that everybody's supposed to speak out, because if you speak out, you will die. If you do not speak out, you will also die. So it better we speak out and die. Let us die for the truth, because it's not going to work anyway. Let us stop deceiving ourselves that when outside enter, Nigeria is going to be better. It can never be better. They will tell you when the PDP enter. It's the same group of people. Some people are diverting from APC.
Political regime change is not the hope of the people.
It's not the solution.
Yeah. Political regime change is not the solution. It's not the hope of the people. So let anyone not think that if you, maybe an angel will become president tomorrow and things will get better. If the foundation is destroyed, what would the righteous do? Let me tell you just briefly what happened during the time of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Jonathan, I know he's a very gentleman. Nigeria is not for gentle people. But Jonathan was a good man. Jonathan was a good man. He was frustrated. If anybody who is good becomes president, you'll be frustrated. Now, when Osibanjo was campaigning to become the president of Nigeria, do you remember what Kashim Shettima said?
Yeah.
He said that Osibanjo should be selling ice cream. That Osibanjo... Yes, that is what Kashim Shettima said. Osibanjo should not be running for president. The president is not for his kind. That he is good, he's a good man. That he should go and start selling ice cream.
He's a clergyman.
The country is a cruise.
Imagine, okay, during the time of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, this Buhari also said that he told Goodluck that I will make your government ungovernable, and it later happened. Nobody holds him responsible, that kind of a thing.
Don't mind them. Now, let me ask you a question. Okay, Oba, good morning. Thanks for joining. Someone is saying, even as a student in the past, we never achieved anything unless through a riot. Now, let me ask a question. Let me ask an honest question. If this country is for you, why should you get what you want through protest, riot, and bloodshed?
My brother, it's just that, we believe, normal, as they say that we are practicing a democracy. It's supposed to, that protest is the only way to express our feeling towards the government, to our rescue. But in a case of Nigeria, they take it as if it is a taboo to protest. That's why they always bring an anti-protester to spoil everything. After they will say that it's a protester that did it or something like that. They will find one way or the other to confront. That's because that there is no a good leader. We don't have a good leader. That is why it happens way.
So if you have a good leader, what will the good leader do in Nigeria? What will the good leader change?
The good leader cannot do anything as far as Nigeria is concerned. A good leader can come with a good intention, but when he get to the Aso Rock, they will poison his mind. They will also dance on the same field with them, because if he refuses to...
Who imported the Boko Haram?
He will be a RIP.
A good leader was the president when some elements imported Boko Haram into Nigeria. They imported Bororo Fundanis, who turned to become bandits and start terrorizing. We have a good leader as president then. So good leader will not change anything in Nigeria.
At all.
They'll frustrate you. Our borders are so porous. We don't have a working system. It's so pathetic and so unfortunate, my brother.
My brother, we wait in Nigeria now. We hear it. As I'm talking to you, my brother, to survive for poor man, of course, to survive for this country.
Not be waiting the 10 man and not be Nigeria me day too. So we all are, experiencing the hardship.
I really enjoy your program. I always follow you. I really enjoy your program because you always tell people the way the thing is, especially all these videos that you always bring online. Even people like us, based on the comments our former general said, General Danjuma, I have never heard it before. It's through your program that I hear it, and I still believe that it's truth.
Yeah, there are so many things that are going on in Nigeria that is not on social media, and that is one of the reasons why we are blogging, not any other thing. A lot of things that are going on, mainstream medias in Nigeria, they don't bother to publish it. They don't bother to talk about the evil that is going on before our eyes. If not because of bloggers, many people will not know what is going on in Nigeria.
If they publish it, many other people like us will notice it, and they will not like it.
And that is why anything I'm saying, I have the proof of what I'm saying. So if anybody want to take anybody to court, let him start going. We are coming. If anybody want to arrest, let them come arrest. We have the proof of what we are saying. When we said that the government of APC is the one sponsoring terrorism, we did not put water in our mouth before we continue to say it. And we will continue to say it time without number, that the government of APC, federal government of Nigeria, are the one who are sponsoring terrorism against our own people. And there is no country that sponsors terrorism against her people that can, that can be saved. It's impossible. It's impossible. What do they want? What do they want? You are in power. You are embezzling people's money. You are still sponsoring terrorism against them. What is their problem? What is actually their problem?
That's a wickedness.
It is a type of wickedness. So.
Because it's just like where they beat a child and tell him not to cry. It's not possible to beat a child and tell him not to cry.
They have done it time without number. Now the child don't want to cry again. The child want to retaliate. If you beat a child time without number, you ask the child not to cry. The child will learn how, learn not to cry. And when the child learn not to cry, if you beat the child will beat you back. And that is what is happening today.
But that is what is happening, and it's not going to stop till
everybody in Nigeria, they will be tired. The government will be tired. The security agencies will be tired. The citizens will be tired. When everybody is tired, then we'll come to conclusion that it is done.
Yes, sir. Very so. Very so.
Anyway,
thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and have a nice evening, and happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Sunday, brother. Oh, go help us.
We must help ourselves. We must stop calling God unnecessarily. We must stop calling God unnecessarily and help ourselves. If we do not help ourselves, that time when would they call them? You say, may God help us, may God help us. God, they help people. But God has given you brain, hands, everything. God is not responsible for the suffering. So it is human beings, and we must correct it. If we do not correct it, we are the one that is going to suffer for it. There is no two ways about that. All right.
Thank you.
Good night, my brother. God bless you. Please, you can ask us questions. You can call the number there if you want to join us and contribute what you think about the state of the nation. Do you think Nigeria is going to work again? For me, I believe it's not going to work again. I believe it's not going to work again. I don't have faith. I don't have faith. That thing they call faith, I don't have it in Nigeria. No longer. Because of my experiences and everything. Anyway, let's have another caller.
Stop talking loud. Hello.
Hello, and good morning.
Hey, my brother, how you doing now?
I dey fine. Oh, good morning, sir.
Yeah, this is Ben calling from US.
Oh, Mr. Ben from US. Long time.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
How has it been?
Yeah, I saw that. Huh?
I say, how has it been? Not this why.
Yeah, busy, you know. At the country where people get work now. You know? best way get work, no get time for crime now.
Oh my goodness, that is just it. Somebody that has work have no time for crime. You just say it as it is.
Yes,
anyway, you see, if Nigeria have 247 electricity like America and other countries, the youth will get themselves busy. They will be working. No light. Nigeria don't have electricity. Generator republic.
Plus insecurity.
It's so unfortunate.
You'll be like somebody where they seek HIV and they seek get another kind of disease too.
You don't get blood pressure going up.
You know? So that's the thing, you know. People, I hear the last caller will call you say, I pray. Our people need to understand, say, Nigeria no need prayer anymore.
No.
God don't cancel Niger. That name, Niger, God don't cancel her. You know, if I see, for these people to come out publicly for House of Assembly, they canvas made they get Islam, they turn Nigeria into Islamic. That justifies everything with Nnamdi Kanu they fight for. Because that has been the problem from the beginning. You understand?
Yeah.
That this is what these people, their agenda, this is what they intend to do. They don't want civilization, they don't want this, they don't want that. And they want to, you know. So, and people say, no. During Buhari time, they push the thing. Buhari come and say, no, he will not. To pretend to cover up. But you know, Niger be like pregnancy. No matter how you hide the thing, one day it will surface.
That's
and they
right.
don't surface for 2024. They have shown us their real agenda. I was listening to that thing. They say, oh, it's because of a bank. Are you kidding me? Just because of bank, you go through, say, bank this. Just because of 2 or 3 banks, then they talk so. Now, that was their reason. They, so that people can benefit. I was just listening to the people where they make that comment. I say, so that it's just these few people, and then they destroy us. Over 200 something million people within this country. We just let one ethnicity just did they decide. No, it will never be fixed.
It's so unfortunate because people who are supposed to talk will not talk.
Oh yeah, people they fear.
They are
the Mumu leaders who get for Southeast
and
South. They just they busy, they kiss ass. But you know what thing they don't know? They say the Hausas have this in mind, or the Fulani. If you can betray your own brothers, you can also betray them. That means betrayal they in you. So what's gonna happen is this: they know that already. So they will use you to achieve their aim, and they will dump you. Maybe today, after the Dokubo is crying.
Yeah.
I betrayed my Igbo brothers. I did this, I did that, and this is how you're gonna pay me back. These people know they learn on how their brain, they get brain fat, their brain don't rotten, damage. Because something will happen to them the first time. They will not learn from it. They will go back to the same person again. We don't treat you back bad. You understand? You know, you go betray your people to do this. At the end of it, they will dump you. And they say, oh, Yoruba people are betrayers. Yoruba people are. When you don't come and say you from Yoruba. You, what about you? Are you not a betrayer? We don't betray your own people. So if they betray you, it's okay. My brother, when I see what thing they happen there, and they tell everybody, it's like, make una wake up, prayer no go solve this thing. God, if not prayer, God don't answer the prayer long time. It's left for you to act.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Act. Focus your energy on those your leaders, them. If it's in Nigeria, focus those energy on those your useless Ohanese. They are the ones selling us out. They will go there, go. Instead of to defend, they will go. Focus on their own private personal need. You understand? When deals like this and stuff like this they happen, you will never see none of them come out to say no. So my brother, maybe that kind of country where you won't be part of at all.
At all, no.
At all. That's not where we want to. No, we'll not go. I pray and I still repeat this thing. May they release Nnamdi and I pray may Biafra come out as quickly as possible. Make we test another thing. See, you understand? That's not harm in testing. That's not harm. The only thing keeping that Niger today, like because of both oil well. The people where no one made them divide our country now because all these people don't buy or get all those oil where they see. But the question I asked them, why are you fighting over the resources in Southeast? What about the resources in North? Is Nigeria benefiting from all those goods?
Them and don't know.
Yes. But you want the one that is in Southeast to belong to you because of who? Britain. Britain, why they no want gold? You understand? Today, the BRICS, they are working, they try to make their money, their currency very strong with gold. Right?
Yeah.
And the rest of them. They are not even relying on oil. They are relying more on gold. They used to make their currency very strong. See how dumb these people, their brain did. You understand? And somebody take just because of oil, they destroy
the other part of the country, they destroy up over. They allow somebody with their own place, they manipulate you to destroy your own place every day. It is very, very bad. My brother, I saw a video. I said, I can call you, man. I say, as you come out, but everybody make one wake up, No hope for that country, Nigeria.
All right.
We are all Biafrans.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Good job.
All right. Happy Sunday, sir.
You too. We'll see you there Saturday.
Okay, yeah. All right now.
I still listening. All right.
Okay. That is our brother from the United States. You see, there was a video I do like last 3 months ago. Yeah, it was 3 months ago. I said if everybody in Nigeria have the opportunity to travel to other country of the world and stay for 6 months and come back to Nigeria, when that happens, there will be revolution in Nigeria because people will understand what it means to have a country. Let's have another conda. Hello? Yeah. Good morning, sir. Who am I on to?
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. You can off your YouTube there so that we can hear from you.
Yeah. I am.
All right. All right. Thank you, sir.
How are you doing?
Fine. Thank God.
Okay. I can always say that the best thing is to divide Nigeria. That is the only option. You have come to, if you say now in the cabinet, he will say that we have crossed the Rubicon.
We have crossed the Rubicon.
Rubicon. So no going back. That even if we are to come together as one again, the only way is for everybody to start shouting.
Am I talking with Chris from Anambra?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
My name is Chris. I want to call my name safe. My name is Chris from Anambra.
But I catch you now. All right.
So all these things that from the beginning, Fulani, it's not as if I'm singling a particular tribe. But looking at for how long they have been ruling Nigeria, find out that the whole president that did not have since almost all of them, the only convoy, but others, they are from Fulani.
All right.
The entire emir, from the north, all of them Fulani. The chief of army staff, majority of them Fulani. The richest under monopoly, Fulani. So we find out, I don't know how they are doing it. I don't know how they managed to be doing that. Even the people at the north, how they are allowing them. So we find out that these people, they are bent on in what they want to achieve.
All right.
And nothing can stop them.
All right.
So
when it comes to
find out that,
yeah, I want to ask you another question. When it comes to our indigenous states, our homes must be protected, and that is why what happened at the federal, even though we are asking for the disintegration of Nigeria, people should also be mindful of what happened in their state, who rule their states. It matters a lot. Why I'm saying it is that what is happening in Imo State is because of the leadership in Imo State. What is happening in Abia State that everybody is clapping is because of the leadership in Abia State. Anambra State is not good. It's not too bad. So Nudo is just doing what he liked there. And next year is going to be election. So Nudo promised to turn Anambra into Dubai and everything. What has he done for the people of Anambra State?
Let me tell you right now, the thing there is that you said that, yes, no matter who rules Nigeria, no matter who becomes governor, you can't do much. Because one is that they can always control you from the center, which is Abuja. The way they patterned it, they will, if you don't want to dance to their tune, they will remove you. They have the power to remove. So somehow, they will always give us the one to rule the best.
But if you are in another party and you win through the vote of the people, like the way Annex OT is now, I know that nobody is perfect, right? Nobody is perfect. Yes, but Annex OT is trying. Despite nobody.
But go and write it. Okocha, go and put it down. Let this anecdote, you know how during that time they did everything. Thank God for that particular woman.
Yeah.
Decided to. It's not that because of our vote only. It's just that somehow God, and not just only God, because they have other multiple elections going on. You understand? Enugu is going on, many other parts. If it were to be only just like what happened in the Benin, at the Benin, at the Benin election the other day. But if not that, if it were to be the same with about that time, that Aba is the only place that they are conducting election that time, but will not emerge as governor.
All right. Let us Anambra now. Anambra, you know that APC can never win Anambra.
They may not, because of the kind of hatred or because of the kind of rejection people have for it. We see they can use another person. That person will come into another party. These people, they are too manipulative.
If they want to use any party, it's only Abda, and it's only Soludo they can use.
So they can do, even if they may allow, if they find out that if they want to remove Soludo now, it will cause too much problem. They will have patience. Soludo will come the second time. Or maybe they will tell Soludo to sign some agreement for them that after the second time, Soludo will give to APC person, but that person will hide under APGA or hide. They know how to do all these things, but the person will sign it as agreement. Then immediately the person will. They know how to handle any state. They know how to. If some of all these governors
I'm optimistic that this Valentine was Igbo. If the people support him, he will win. Because Anambra State now is not like any other state.
No, Soludo will come back.
Why do you think so?
No, Soludo will win. Don't worry.
How?
And I'm just telling you this, Soludo.
How?
Because I'm telling you this somehow.
Now, let me tell you why Soludo will not come back there.
Okay,
thank God that you are from Anambra State.
Yeah.
Anambra people don't like people who kill their own. You see what Soludo did to P2B is going to hurt him in next election. How Soludo was deceived to start writing, whether I will call it petition, he wrote later part 1, part 2, why P2B cannot be president, that P2B did not do anything for Anambra, that his investment were to not. He was just saying all those things because of what? And you think people will fold their hands and allow him to go back? Now, secondly, you see Senator, is it Ume? From is it Anambra? Not, I don't know. Senator Ume.
Yeah.
What Soludo did to that man is pitiable. So Nudo promised to end the man's career. And when the man was giving testimony in the church, he was crying. Now, he won the primary, but they robbed him in Abga. And that was where he rushed to Labour Party. And most of the House of Rep, House of, House of Assembly, all those people, they are on the Labour Party. See, especially Anambra people will not forgive Sondodo what he did to Tobi. They will never.
But let me tell you what may likely happen.
Okay.
Because this is where federal government and where some Fulanis and people that are against Nigeria will always come in.
Okay.
Because they will always look for loophole. What Soludo will do now, if he found out that at the end of the day that they will remove him or that he's not going to win, he will run to federal government or run to APC. All he needs is just to have agreement with them. You hear Tinubu saying the other day that I will give Edo State to APC. All Soludo needs to do is just to have agreement with them. They will hand over, they will give it to Soludo. Maybe having agreement that he will change to APC, or that after his tenure he will give the seat to an APC man or somebody they choose, even if that person is not APC. But that person will be somebody that is royal.
If you're a politician, you will know that it will not happen in Anambra.
Anything is possible in Nigeria,
You seem like Lagos State. It will be very difficult for another party to take over Lagos State. Even though the federal power want to change, it will not happen. You get why?
So are you now telling me that Soludo will fold his hands and watch them take over?
Soludo has already, not folding, he tied his hand by himself.
Let's be watching.
So you don't, they wanted to impeach Soludo. The same person that he criticized was the one that asked them not to impeach him, that they should wait in the election. So we know everything that is going on.
Okay, let's be watching. But my take on your program today is that Nigeria is irredeemable. You understand?
Honestly.
Or everything that you see happening in Nigeria since 1960 up till now is well planned.
Yeah, it's well planned.
This problem, this higher inflation, poverty you are seeing, they planned it. Some people are still thinking that it happened coincidence, maybe because Buhari or Tinubu don't know what to do. No, they know what they are doing. From day one, everybody that is, even that time that you see, boy that is named Yaradua, when Yaradua was, don't be surprised that they are the one that killed that man, because maybe the man is not ruling according to how they want. Maybe the man don't want to do what they want. I'm just saying on my own, no, I'm not. I'm just saying this for you to know the level of how determined they are to destroy Nigeria. So everything that is happening, they are doing it consciously because they know. When you hear Tinubu saying, "I will start from where Buhari stopped," that is not just mere words. You understand? It's not just saying it for saying sake. This is what they have discussed. This is part of the agreement.
That is right.
So he's saying I will start. So what you see Buhari, because all these things that they are doing now, Buhari started it, but because of time. And then there's another thing that they normally do. I find out that Fulani normally do. Where they want to do something that they know that if they are on seat and they do that thing, it will be obvious that everybody will rise against them. They will hide under somebody. They will go and bring, either they put a Christian, but they will hide under that Christian, or they choose another tribe. And that person will be doing it on their behalf. They will be telling you, is it not from you? But before that person will still there, that person will have agreement with them. behind that person, they are controlling the person. Just like before this, that video that many people have talked about, that Islamization of Nigeria. You find out that day, an Igbo man is on the seat, Abi.
Yeah.
The person to precise that day happens to be somebody that is not from the north. They did it on purpose so that it will not be somebody from north, and that person, they will tell you, but that person is a Christian, so that it will be normal, as if they are carrying everybody along. But they know, so these people, they are determined, and with the help of Britain, they know that the more they destroy Nigeria, the more people becomes poor, the more easy for them to control them.
That is right.
Okay, that is the problem they are having with the Easterners, with Igbos.
Yeah.
Because we are self-reliant, so we are not easy to control. And that is why they are doing everything to destroy Nigeria completely, for it to really affect Igbo man. Because they believe that the reason why we are still behaving well, why we cannot be controlled completely, is because we don't rely on government. That we still have business, we are doing what we say. They want to make sure that everybody is affected so that they can control us. Thank you, Okocha.
That is right. Thank you so much. Justice Sane, good morning. Please, we need to contribute. Justice, please call back. That will be our last caller today. Mr. Chris from Anambra, thank you so much for your contribution. I really appreciate it.
God bless you.
Amen. Thank you, sir. All right. Yeah, that is Chris from Anambra State. You see, many Nigerians, many people really know the truth, but people are afraid to speak the truth. People are afraid to speak out what is going on, about what is going on in Nigeria. But we cannot run away from the truth. There is no how. Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. Let me see if I can reach back to this our last caller, Justice Sane. I'm trying to call back to Justice, but it's not connecting. It's like he's already out of network coverage. All right, thank you everyone for tuning in. I don't know, my battery is just remaining 10%, so I think it's important I end the live stream now and go and charge it. I really appreciate to everyone that tuned in tonight. Thank you so much. I say happy Sunday.